Let's say that you are enjoying a new episode of your favorite Netflix series on a Thursday night. You get a bit bored and check your emails. You suddenly come across an email from Netflix that claims that there were issues with your subscription, and you need to re-enter your payment details. You click on a link in the email, which takes you to a website which looks quite genuine where you fill in your card information. And the next thing is that you check your bank account the next morning and you see a massive zero. How on the earth is this possible? How can this happen? Who is behind this type of crime? Hello and welcome to my channel. I am an anti-financial crime specialist at one of the biggest online banks of Europe, and I see on a daily basis the jaw-dropping extent of these types of scams on banking users. Today, we're going to be talking about this type of financial crime, called phishing. We will explain what phishing is, how it takes place and who is behind it. The video will also include very useful practical tips to avoid this crime. First, let's define what phishing is. Phishing is a type of cybercrime in which a hacker poses as a legitimate entity, in order to trick you into giving them sensitive information, such as your login credentials, credit card numbers, or even your social security number. This subsequently can have worrying results, such as financial losses and identity theft. Now, how do they do this? First, the attacker creates a fake email or website that looks very genuine. Then, he will often send fake emails or texts that appear to be from a legitimate source, like your bank or even a government agency. These messages will usually contain a link or an attachment that, when clicked, will take you to a fake website or a payment platform that looks just like the real thing. This is where the hacker will ask you to enter your sensitive information. If you fall for the trick and enter your information, the attacker might have access to your account and can use it for their own gain. I think you can guess yourself what happens next with your information. They might use it to steal your money, to sell your personal information, or even sneak into databases which you can access with your personal information. Phishing attacks can be carried out by a wide range of individuals and groups, including hackers, organized crime groups, and even nation-states. These attacks may be perpetrated by a single individual working alone, or by a larger group with resources and personnel dedicated to carrying out such attacks. They use a variety of tools including email and web servers, and malware. They may also use social engineering techniques, such as creating fake websites or thousands of auto-generated email addresses, to trick individuals into divulging sensitive information. In addition, hackers may even use software tools, such as those used for password cracking or network scanning, to facilitate their attacks. One of the most widespread types of phishing is spear phishing. It is a targeted form of phishing that uses personal information to make the scam more believable. Hackers will often gather information about their victim through social media or other online sources, and then use this information to create a fake email or website that appears to be from a trusted source. For example, a hacker might send an email pretending to be from your bank, using your full name and other personal details to make the email seem more authentic. When you click on the link or enter your login information, the hacker now has access to your account. In 2019, a spear phishing attack targeted a large financial institution, resulting in the theft of over $100 million. The attackers sent targeted emails to specific employees within the company, pretending to be a trusted vendor and requesting wire transfers to a specified bank account. The emails appeared legitimate and many of the employees who received them were tricked into authorizing the transfers. The hackers were able to gain access to the company's internal systems, and stole sensitive data, causing significant financial damage to the company. Another interesting and very tricky type of a phishing scam is what we call Google Docs scam. Here, attackers send a fake email claiming to be from Google Docs, asking the recipient to click on a link to view a shared document. When clicked, the link takes the person to a fake login page where they are prompted to enter their Google account information. Once the hacker has access to the provided information, it can be used for many types of illicit activities. Lastly, we have to mention Netflix scams. Hackers send fake emails claiming to be from Netflix, stating that your account is about to be suspended unless you update your payment information. The link provided in the email takes you to a fake Netflix login page, where you are asked to enter your login and payment information. All types of phishing rely on the victims being tricked into believing that the email or website they are interacting with is legitimate. By using personal information and creating fake emails or websites that look real, hackers are able to convince their victims to give out sensitive information. It's important to be aware of these tactics and to be cautious when giving out sensitive information online. But what is the exact scale of phishing? How widespread is it? We have to admit that it is a serious and widespread problem, with millions of people falling victim to these scams each year. According to annual reports from the Federal Bureau of Investigation, the volume of losses due to internet crime is estimated to reach at $6.9 billion, mainly led by phishing. But the financial impact of phishing goes beyond just the money lost by individual victims. Phishing attacks can also have a significant impact on businesses, with the average cost of a phishing attack to a company estimated to be around $1.6 million. This includes the cost of responding to the attack, as well as lost productivity and damage to the company's reputation. In addition, phishing attacks can result in the theft of sensitive business information, which can have long-term consequences for a company. These statistics show the importance of being aware of phishing and taking steps to protect yourself from these scams. If you are not a tech or finance savvy person, you might naturally find it difficult to protect yourself from phishing attacks. But it's not all doom and gloom. Let's go through practical tips on how to protect yourself and your sensitive information from falling victim to a phishing attack. Don't let yourself be the next statistic. Watch carefully to learn how to stay safe in the digital age. Firstly, be cautious of emails or texts that ask for sensitive information. We cannot emphasize this enough. If you receive an email or text from a company or individual that you don't recognize, don't click on any links or download any attachments. This is especially important if the message seems urgent or threatening, as hackers often try to exploit their victims' emotions and create a sense of urgency or fear to get you to act quickly. Look for red flags. If an email or text contains poor grammar or spelling mistakes, or if the sender's email address doesn't match the company they claim to represent, it's likely to be a phishing attempt. Other red flags to watch out for include requests to transfer money, or links to websites that don't seem legitimate that come with a sense of urgency. Think for yourself. If you have already provided your personal information to your bank or let's say your municipality, why would they come back and ask for the same information again through an email that does not seem alright? It is also highly advisable to use security software. Make sure you have a good antivirus and firewall installed on your computer to protect against phishing attacks. These tools can help to identify and block fake emails and websites, and can also help to detect and remove malware that may be used in a phishing attack. Also, be careful when clicking links. If you do receive an email or text from a legitimate source, it's a brilliant idea to manually type in the company's website into your web browser rather than clicking on a link. This will ensure that you're going to the real website. By following these tips, you can help to protect yourself from falling victim to a phishing attack. Remember, it's always better to be safe than sorry when it comes to giving out sensitive information online. Having set out practical tips to avoid getting phished, we already came to the end of this video. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions about phishing or any other type of financial crime, feel free to leave a comment below. Please also let us know what kind of videos you would like to see from our team in the future. Please do not forget to subscribe to our channel. Stay safe out there.